1 tablespoon of this liquid kills cancer cells in just 30 minutes. That's not some internet myth or wishful thinking. Scientists at Hunter College just published groundbreaking research proving exactly how this works. And here's what's incredible. You probably already have this in your kitchen right now, but most people are using the wrong type that does absolutely nothing. I'm going to show you exactly which version has the cancer-fighting power and which ones are completely useless. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact daily amount that could literally save your life, backed by real science from multiple universities. Let's dive in. Here's a statistic that will shock you. 1 in 2 people sitting in this room right now will face cancer in their lifetime. That's not some distant possibility. That's a coin flip with your life. And if you're thinking modern medicine has this figured out, think again. The average cancer treatment costs over $150,000. Chemotherapy makes you violently sick for months. Radiation burns your body from the inside. Surgery leaves you scarred and weak. And after all that pain and expense, there's still no guarantee you'll survive. Families go bankrupt. People suffer for years. Some never recover. But what if I told you that prevention was sitting right there in your kitchen cabinet? What if the answer wasn't in some expensive laboratory, but in something humans have been using for thousands of years? Well, researchers just discovered something that will change everything you think you know about fighting cancer. And it's so simple, it almost sounds too good to be true. In December 2024, scientists at Hunter College published a study that sent shockwaves through the medical community. They took human cancer cells and exposed them to a specific compound found in certain olive oils. What happened next was absolutely incredible. The cancer cells didn't just slow down or weaken. They died. Completely. Within 30 minutes to 1 hour, every single cancer cell was destroyed. But here's the most amazing part. The healthy cells were completely untouched. Not a single healthy cell was damaged. This wasn't some toxic chemotherapy that kills everything in its path. This was surgical precision. The compound responsible for this miracle is called oleocanthal, and it's found naturally in extra virgin olive oil. But not just any olive oil. Most of the bottles sitting on grocery store shelves contain 0 oleocanthal. The processing destroys it. The heat kills it. The chemicals remove it. Only the highest quality, properly stored extra virgin olive oil contains enough oleocanthal to fight cancer. And now we know exactly how much you need. Let me explain exactly how oleocanthal destroys cancer cells, because this is where it gets really fascinating. Oleocanthal is a natural compound that exists only in extra virgin olive oil. It's what gives real olive oil that slight burning sensation in your throat when you taste it. Scientists discovered that oleocanthal has a very specific target inside cancer cells. It attacks structures called lysosomes, which are like the garbage disposal units of the cell. In healthy cells, these lysosomes are small and well protected. But cancer cells are greedy. They grow fast and need lots of energy, so they have much larger, more fragile lysosomes. When oleocanthal enters a cancer cell, it ruptures the lysosomes from the inside. All the toxic waste spills out, and the cancer cell literally destroys itself. It's like the cell commits suicide. Meanwhile, healthy cells have stronger protective systems and smaller lysosomes, so they remain completely unharmed. Rutgers University confirmed these same results in their own independent studies. Multiple laboratories around the world are now replicating this research. This isn't one lucky experiment. This is solid, reproducible science that's changing how we think about cancer prevention. But laboratory studies are just the beginning. The real proof comes from human populations, and their results are absolutely mind-blowing. Italian researchers followed over 50,000 people for more than a decade, tracking everything they ate and monitoring their health outcomes. The people who consumed high amounts of extra virgin olive oil had a 60% lower death rate from digestive cancers compared to those who didn't. 60%! That's better than most cancer drugs on the market. And we're not talking about massive amounts here. Just 3.5 tablespoons daily was enough to provide this incredible protection. The research shows oleocanthal works against multiple types of cancer. colon cancer, breast cancer, pancreatic cancer, leukemia, even aggressive melanoma. All of these cancer types showed significant cell death when exposed to oleocanthal in laboratory conditions. But the benefits don't stop at cancer. The same compound that destroys cancer cells also prevents heart disease, reduces stroke risk, and protects your brain from aging. People in Mediterranean countries who consume olive oil daily have some of the longest lifespans and lowest disease rates in the world. This isn't coincidence. This is the power of oleocanthal working in real human bodies over decades. Now here's where most people make a critical mistake that could cost them their life. Not all olive oils contain oleocanthal. In fact, most don't. Regular olive oil that you see in clear bottles at the grocery store contains absolutely zero cancer-fighting compounds. The high heat processing, chemical extraction, and refining completely destroys the oleocanthal. Light olive oil? Zero oleocanthal. Pure olive oil? Zero oleocanthal. Even some bottles labeled extra virgin are fake or so processed that they're useless. The olive oil industry is filled with fraud. Cheap brands mix in other oils and call it olive oil. They use chemical solvents to extract oil from olive pulp that should be thrown away. They heat the oil so hot that it destroys every beneficial compound. And then they add artificial flavors to make it taste like real olive oil. You could be drinking tablespoons of fake olive oil every day and getting zero cancer protection. Even worse, light and heat destroy oleocanthal incredibly fast. That bottle sitting on your counter next to the stove? The cancer-fighting power is probably already dead. This is why most people never experience the health benefits, even when they think they're eating healthy. So how do you get real oleocanthal that actually fights cancer? First, you need genuine extra virgin olive oil. Look for bottles that show a harvest date, not just an expiration date. The fresher the better. It should come in a dark glass bottle, never clear plastic. Single origin oils from specific regions are usually higher quality than blends from multiple countries. Here's the real test. Pour a small amount into a spoon and taste it straight. Real oleocanthal will create a slight burning sensation in your throat. That burn is the compound that kills cancer cells. If there's no burn, there's no oleocanthal. You need 1 to 2 tablespoons daily, and timing matters. Take it with meals for better absorption into your bloodstream. You can drizzle it on salads, dip bread into it, or even take it straight like medicine. Store your bottle in a dark, cool place away from heat and light. Don't keep it near the stove or in direct sunlight. Think of oleocanthal as a living compound that dies when exposed to the wrong conditions. Treat it with respect and it will protect your life. The cost? Less than $1 per day. That's cheaper than a cup of coffee, and it could prevent hundreds of thousands of dollars in medical bills later. The Mediterranean diet isn't famous by accident. People who follow this way of eating, with olive oil as a central component, consistently live the longest and healthiest lives on Earth. But the benefits of oleocanthal go far beyond cancer prevention. Scientists have discovered that this same compound protects your brain from Alzheimer's disease and dementia. It crosses the blood-brain barrier and clears out the toxic proteins that cause memory loss. Your heart benefits too. Oleocanthal reduces bad cholesterol, lowers blood pressure, and prevents the inflammation that leads to heart attacks. Even your skin gets protection. The anti-aging properties work from the inside out, reducing wrinkles and maintaining elasticity better than expensive creams. Women in Mediterranean countries are famous for their beautiful, youthful skin well into their 70s and 80s. This isn't genetics, it's nutrition. 1 tablespoon of the right olive oil daily gives you cancer protection, heart protection, brain protection, and anti-aging benefits all in one simple, natural package. No pills, no side effects, no prescriptions needed. Just real food that's been protecting human health for thousands of years, now backed by cutting-edge science that proves exactly why it works. So here's what you're going to do starting today. Add 1 tablespoon of real extra virgin olive oil to your daily routine. It's that simple. Drizzle it on your morning salad, dip your bread into it at dinner, or just take it straight like medicine. Whatever works for your lifestyle. This costs you less than $1 per day. Think about that for a second. Less than a cup of coffee could be the difference between a healthy future and facing cancer treatments that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. The choice is yours right now. You can either invest $1 daily in prevention or potentially spend your life savings on treatment later. Which makes more sense? If you want more science-backed health tips like this that could literally save your life, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I share breakthrough research every week that your doctor probably hasn't even heard about yet. Remember, 1 tablespoon of the right olive oil daily could save your life. This isn't wishful thinking or health guru nonsense. This is proven science from multiple university studies showing real cancer cells dying in real time. The compound oleocanthal is sitting there waiting to protect you. Start tomorrow morning. Your future self will thank you for this decision. And if someone you care about could benefit from this information, share this video with them right now. It might be the most important thing you do for them today.